All right. Instead of bashing on Abomasnow, Abami, that's who I'm calling him now, that's his nickname, let's take a look at some of its redeeming qualities. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Before we even jump into Pokemon Duel, Pokemon had its conference today, and Pokemon Direct is going to be June 5th or June 6th, giving us information on Pokemon Sword and Shield. We will be streaming that. It's going to be in the AM. I think it's 7 a.m. my time. We will be streaming that June 7th or June 5th or June 6th. I can't remember. But with their conference today, we do need to talk about some stuff. So let's look at it. Kind of just want to generalize everything that went on. I think they're opening up another Pokemon Center in Japan. They're opening up a Pokemon Center, I believe, in Singapore. I think aside from all of that, there's a cloud service and there's 2 new games that we need to discuss. So Pokemon Home is the first one that came up, and it's basically a cloud service that allows you to be able to share and trade your Pokemon from these games, these 2 platforms. So you got Pokemon Go, you have the Switch, well, you have mobile, the Switch, and the 3DS. So this is going to allow you to trade Pokemon from each game, from Bank, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Why did I say Eevee names? Eevee's name first. Pokemon Sword and Shield, and in Pokemon Go. Let's just give a brief introduction of it. In recent years, Pokemon games have made their way to mobile devices and Nintendo Switch. While that's great in terms of accessibility, the Pokemon Company had to conjure up a new way to make trading and moving monsters between platforms a possibility. Enter Pokemon Home, a cloud-based service the company has introduced during a press conference in Tokyo. It is not tied to a single system and will work with Pokemon Go, the Pokemon Let's Go games, and even the upcoming Pokemon Sword and Shield. You will even be able to connect with Pokemon Bank if you have any account for the monsters you've collected in the 3DS game. So that's, I'm personally not going to use that because I don't really want to turn on my games from my 3DS and just bring them into Pokemon Go because I don't even play Pokemon Go. But actually, it could be a possibility once we get Sword and Shield. All right, let's talk about the next game, Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Sleep. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Essentially what it is, Pokemon Go, they say that they created entertainment by walking. So what they're going to do with walking is what they want to do with sleep. They want to create entertainment for sleeping. How in the world can you create entertainment with sleeping? Unless you're able to tap into my mind and make me have some dreams about realistic dreams of being a Pokemon master, I don't think you can do it. This is really weird because the game is predicated on how much you sleep. Like it enables you to do the certain gameplays or something like that. So let's kind of briefly go over it. The Pokemon Company just announced an unusual new project called Pokemon Sleep, an app that hopes to do for sleeping what Pokemon Go did for walking. In other words, Pokemon Sleep is being designed with the idea of transferring sleep into entertainment. Again, unless you can tap into my mind and make me remember my dreams, then I'll maybe consider it. Pokemon Sleep is coming sometime in 2020. The app will monitor users' sleep patterns and reward them for time spent sleeping. The concept of this game is for players to look forward to waking up I don't understand it. There's a game legit predicated on sleeping. I don't know how this is going to work. Pokemon Sleep will utilize a new device being developed by Nintendo called the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. The new device looks something like a disc shape. So this essentially just stays on your bed. If you guys are in my stream, this thing will not stay on my bed because I am a very messy sleeper. Let's take a look at how it works, how it's going to monitor it, because I don't understand. Thanks to a built-in accelerometer and can connect to mobile phone via Bluetooth, the accessory will track simple information about how long you sleep. So I'm thinking that it's going to promote at least a minimum of 8 hours of sleep. But how does that, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I have no idea. But the one that I'm most excited for is Pokemon Masters. Take a look at this. Pokemon Masters will bring back favorite trainers, and it's going to be mobile. Take a look at all the trainers. We got Cynthia right here. We got Lance. We got Steve. I believe this is Steven, right? But what it is, they even gave it like a little trailer. We'll take a look at the screenshot. But let's just briefly go over it. Pokemon Company has revealed a new mobile game, Pokemon Masters, as the first product of a partnership between itself and mobile game publisher DNA during a Tuesday night press conference. The game will bring back favorite Pokemon trainers we've battled in the past, like Misty, Lance, and Red, and let trainers battle them on mobile. The gameplay trailer showed a triple battle happening between trainers, with the player partnering up with Brock and Misty. See, this is what I don't understand. It says, bring back favorite trainers we've battled in the past, like Misty, Red, and let trainers battle them on mobile. So to me, I was like, okay, so I'm going to be battling Misty. I'm going to be battling Lance. But if you take a look at this image, let's just kind of dissect it. Who are these trainers? I don't know who these are. I mean, wait, is that May? Maybe. Okay, maybe these are. And I don't know who that is. So maybe they are essentially, maybe they are actual trainers, not just random trainers. But it looks like we have Misty, we have Brock on our team in a triple battle. And it's showing what their weaknesses are. I guess, I mean, who has... Yeah, maybe these are random trainers. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But I don't know how I feel about... I mean, it's too casual. It's too casual to let the casual people know, like, okay, I have a Drifblim or Drifloon right here. And it is weak against Electric. So, I mean, it kind of... Well, I mean, it's also weak against other things as well. I wonder... Maybe if it just shows, like, what you have in your party. Because Pikachu is an electric type. It's saying, hey, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt on me. But this says... I don't know what Pokemon is right here. Is that a Kecleon? That looks like Kecleon, kind of, sort of. And this looks like flying. Kecleon is not weak to fly. I don't know. But if you take a look down here, it looks like here's how you can attack. Looks like there's a spot for Thundershock and another spot. So I'm assuming you can learn something else. But I don't know if you can level up. There doesn't really show like a level, except there's like a 3 right here. I have no idea what that means. Potion. And it looks like there's another item you can hold here. So I'm definitely going to play it. I'm really excited for something new. Pokemon Duel is kind of stale, but I just wonder how this is going to play out. I wonder if you're just going to go from city to city. Is it going to be an actual story? I don't know, but it does look pretty cool. I'm excited to try it out. So those are some things to look forward. And then, like I said again, Pokemon Direct will be June. I really got to... Here, let's just look at that real quick. I'm so sorry. June 5th. Looks like it's going to be on June 5th. And it's going to be 7 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we will stream that before we go to work. But all right, let's jump into today's episode, Pokemon Duel. All right, guys, we are back, and we got new figures this banner, right? And I refuse to do anything on Abomasnow, because I think he's just terrible. But again, we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on its redeeming qualities. So let's take a look at Abomasnow. Abomasnow, what's really good about it? Z moves. Nobody's going to want to safely attack into this because the Ice Beam and the Blizzard, you attack into with a white attack or a white Z move, you're going to become frozen. The Sheer Cold is attractive. When I leveled mine up to level 5, I put everything into the Sheer Cold because, again, Sheer Cold is just, it KOs you, and if you're frozen, it excludes you. So, I mean, it's not bad. The Energy Ball, though, I don't really care for the Energy Ball. So, I mean, it's an okay figure, but in our meta now, because it's super purple heavy, like 2-star purples or more, I don't know. But the good thing about it is you don't want to necessarily Z-move into it. And so the deck that I created with it, it's a grass deck. I don't know how else to make this thing better. It does have that ability. Like, if this thing came out at the height of the dragon meta, I'd be all for it, because of its ability to make dragons and flying -1 MP. But who are we going to see into the meta right now? Like the twins? That's it. And I don't know. But what I'm going to do is we're going to use a grass deck. I never use a grass deck, so grass decks are, trust me, it was like this deck gets destroyed by like anything that rushes you. So we took this deck out for a spin. We're going to have the Grass Sphere. Oh, yeah, that's what we have, the Grass Sphere for this thing, for the meta, because of the, Dawn Wings and Lunalas and things that can move you, Ultra Beast, stuff like that. We do have the Sceptile. Sceptile could be kind of interchangeable, but I do like the Sceptile because Sceptile is like one of my top 5 figures or Pokemon of all time. And it's Mega. I haven't really ever used its Mega since I've got its Mega, but I do like the built-in Max Revive. So this is the deck, pretty slow. You guys understand it's, the Lurantis, basically when both Lurantis are on the board, we're getting plus 60. So this Abomasnow is now going to be hitting for 150 and 160. So before we jump into those matches, you guys already know we got some boosters to open. We got a lock booster. We got 2 purple. That's going to be nice. You guys know what was really strange today when we streamed? We played against Full Melt. Melty's like, dude, even Melty's like kind of over Pokemon Duel, and that's sad, man. Melty's been with me for like a long time, and he used to always be the first one to comment. He'd always say nice with the thumbs up. Kyle Andrews, man, kind of getting tired of it. It's stale right now, man. The game is stale. So I'm actually looking forward to Pokemon Rumble Rush, even though that kind of looks not as fun as Pokemon Duel, but I'm looking for a change. We have a couple weeks till the banner and then the new system, the ticket system. So, I mean, there's stuff to look forward to. So, but all right, one more. Oh, and 300 more points until we get the Glaceon. Oh, I want to try to make a grass, or not a grass deck, but an ice deck with the Glaceon. Rainbow. Okay, just rare, and it is Lycanroc. Yo, when are we gonna get the other Lycanroc form? There's definitely another Lycanroc. The Dusk form, right? We have Midnight, Day, Dusk, right? And Material. Oh, let's talk about that real quick. Material. Do you guys think Material should just be turned into Carmonite? Like, do we even really need materials? I mean, materials, you know, to get figures, but with the player pass now, it's like, I mean, I guess material is for free-to-play players, since, you know, pay-to-play players, they have the pass. But do you think they need to either get away with materials in place of Carmonite, or do you think they just need to find a way to increase the amount of materials that we get? What do you think? What resource is more which one is more beneficial to the players? Is it the Carmonite or is it the materials? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. All right, let's jump into the match. All right, this first match, hype. This match is for you. All right, we are going up against your deck. Well, not necessarily your deck, but a deck pretty similar to your deck. We're going against Quasi, and he has, let's see, these Lucarios are chain. I mean, they're all pretty good. He's rocking the Bright Powder. You guys know. Ooh, the triple Mega Metagross. I did not see that. But we are rocking the Grass deck. So let's see what happens. I don't even remember what happened just a couple days ago. So I'm going to Grass Sphere here. For what reason? I don't know why. Why would I don't even need the Grass Sphere. Yeah, because, hold on. Let me attacks that would, from opposing attacks that would move them to the bench, PC, or, yeah, see, that does nothing. But heavy blues here, so we're gonna bring on our Sceptile and our Decidueye. This thing does have a large, God, this thing has large gold. Why did I bring this Bomby over there? That was a mistake. Anyway, I see this Lucario coming up. I figure he's going to Mega here, and I'm just hoping that he comes down and somehow hits the dodge. Then we can surround with the Celebi. And he's going to go for the bait. I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to do survive this roll. Don't get the Aura Sphere, but he gets the Aura Sphere. And now we're kind of in a not necessarily bad predicament, but we lost a figure. So now I'm going to attack here, which is very questionable. But we do get the Blizzard, so now it is going to be frozen, and he's going to back off and wake him, or not wake him, but defrost him. So now what we're going to do is we're going to max, dude, what the, I'm playing bad, like, what, and I just max revive him. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. Looks like the opponent here is going to try to go for the Tractor Beam, but they don't get it. We do get the Grass Knot, but it's not enough, and yeah, things are not looking good for us, but I promise it's going to show off the Abomasnow, Obama here, and they're going to take the Evolution here, which, hype, do you think it was a good idea to take the Evolution here? Probably, but we're going to move here, and we're going to come over here with the Lurantis and threaten the Lucario for the surround. I like this play here. They are going to attack, though, which is bad, because we do get the Fortune Roll. Now, if they did not attack, that would force us to have her to cover goal, because they do have the Mega. The Mega does have 3 MP. We'd have to cover goal, and we'd be in a terrible position. But they attack, and they don't get the roll. We get a clutch roll. Abomasnow. Obama here is going to get some showtime, so that's good. So now they're going to corkscrew crash, and they're going to move 2 spaces away. But we get the sheer cold. Let's go, Abami. Get out of here. Told you can't safely Z move into this thing. And then we're going to move up. What did I do here? I bloomed. Oh, yeah, with the Celebi. To take the entry point, to get rid of this thing. These tractor beams are quite annoying. I was debating on what I wanted to do for my Z move there, but we're going to make a Sceptile here just to bring everything out of our PC, and we're going to advance closer to that Metagross. Let's do long throw here. Yep, long throw. Now we're going to threaten the Surround onto the Lucario, who they still have the Mega, but for some reason they don't. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't know why you did that, because there's no way I would have attacked Lucario with my Sceptile. So I don't understand that play, but we're going to take this around on the Lucario. And he attacks, and we get a fortune roll here. So now we're going to attack. We're trying to get the Tail Missile. Tail Missile would have been nice, but they did not hit their Bullet Punch, so because I was trying to go for the double kill there. But their Z gauge is up, so they're going to breakneck here. And he learned his lesson. He didn't want to go after my Bomby because he knows what a Bomby can do. But he's going to soft banish my Sceptile, my poor Sceptile. And he's going to come up with the Arceus, and we're going to counter. We're going to block him off with that Lurantis. And then he's going to DC here, go after Lurantis. Gets the KO here. Gets the KO. Dude, Lurantis is such a large miss at level 5. It's upsetting. What do I do here? Oh, yeah, we're just going to go for the win. I go with the Bomby. I'm like, come on, Bomby, give me that sheer cold. And we get the sheer cold. And that is GG, boys. Takasi rocking that steel hype deck. But not enough for the Abami grass deck. All right, let's jump into the next match. All right, this next match... can't remember how. Oh, I remember how this match ends. Okay, so whoa, dude, look at the Celesteela. It's shiny. It looks so cool. Why does it look like that? Take a look at my opponent's deck though. Like, it's very an annoying-ish deck. I mean, hold on. Does he have the Mega? Okay, so he's got the Mega Gardevoir. You guys know what Mega Gardevoir can do, right? Send this blue hole, gone. Then he's got the Mega Altaria to bring things back. He's got the Takeaway. He's got the Rendezvous. He's got the Curse. He's got like all the annoying things in a deck, but I'm not so sure it synergizes very well. Well, let's see. So he's going to bring on the Coco. We are going to basically set up with the Lurantis, and he's not taking the entry point with the Coco. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. You're all basically allowing me to set up. And then he moves over. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? So now he's going to long throw here with the Spirit Tomb. Is easily going to curse my Lurantis, but the question is, how are you going to get over to my Lurantis? So now we're going to set up, our basic Shovel Wall, and he's going to come down with this, the Drifloon, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect, because we are definitely going to play our Grass Sphere, and then guess what? You can't do nothing to me. You can't do nothing to me. You can, because you don't send me to the bench PC or Ultra Space, so you actually can. But these two can't do nothing to me. So he starts creeping up with his shiny Celesteela, and we're just going to attack here. Debatable, should have DC'd, because you guys know my RNG. We definitely should DC there, but we got fortunate. And as he creeps up, we're just going to cover goal. I was getting out of range of like the flame gun. But we're going to attack here, and we get a fortune roll, so we don't have to worry about the Spirit Tomb anymore. He's going to DC now. He's going to go after my Sceptile. I'm like, bruh, you can't send me via Rendezvous, but maybe he was trying to go for the flame. So maybe he was going for flame gun. But he's gonna no, he doesn't reroll here. Takes the KO, that's fine. And now I'm going to attack here. We do get a very fortunate roll. Why did I? Well, never mind. Now he's going to attack Celebi. Celebi with the Grass Knot. Don't agree. Gets the Rendezvous, but guess what? You're gone to the Ultra Space, and I am not. And now what he's going to do is going to max. No, I'm going to max revenge. We're going to bring on our Sceptile. And we have all of our figures lined up. This was so baited. Not really. This was not baited at all. But he's going to Z move with his Coco, because he wants to paralyze everything. But the problem is you don't want to Z move into this thing, because guess what? Now you are frozen And now my Z gauge is up. And now you guys know what's going to happen with the cheese. The Shattered Psyche. Let's go. So GG boys to my opponent. Ungane. But not today. And that's all we're going to do. That's all we're going to cover on Abomi. Because I can't make them good. I thought about putting them in like a Rotom deck with a fan Rotom and turning everything into a flying type and having them negative 1 MP if they're near Abomi. But what we can take away from here is Abomi's pretty decent at being a counter to Z moves. I mean, unless it's like, you know, Lunala Z move or Dawnwing Z move, or I mean, I guess that even the Continental Crush. So I don't know. It's an okay figure, but not the greatest. We're gonna cut the video there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.